This is Joe from Oops a Daisy. The last stream didn't work. So I am coming out and going live again. It is. Ooh. Never ending loop. I'll wait for some of you to jump over. Okay, if anyone's here, this is the new stream. I don't know if anyone is able to share it in Bullet Journal Squad for me, because the last one didn't work. Hey Kay, sorry, the last one went all weird and was like looping me inside the loop. Would you mind sharing the link in all the places? That would be wonderful. Annoyingly, I did just share it to our Instagram, so I don't know if I can change that. Hopefully, if you find the YouTube page, you'll be able to find the live stream. Maybe I can comment on the last one, or can someone leave a comment on the last video for me and let everyone know to go to the live stream that is streaming now, and hopefully I'll get some of you over. Sorry, technical hitches because it's warm. My brain's not working. I shall wait for everyone to redirect before I make a plan. I'm just going to send some messages. Can everyone hear me now? We had quite a lot more people on the last link, so I'm just going to see if I can wait for those guys to come over. Let me see if I can comment on that video. I'm going to take this one down. Thank you guys. I don't know if I can share on our Instagram, which is annoying. But we'll still wait for some people to come over before I start planning. I don't know if I can do Instagram on my iPad. Let me take that link down. Bum. Totes Profesh. Kate, could you also share it in the Plannerfest VIPs group, or give an updated link if you don't mind, if you're able? Cool. Okay, I shall carry on. So I spent the whole morning inside so that I didn't get any hay fever, so it wouldn't be disruptive to this live stream. and then have gloriously buggered it up when I've come on stream. But hey, hopefully everyone's found us. Everyone has managed to jump over from where they were supposed to. I'll update all the links in all the other places later. How are you all doing? What's everyone up to today? Are you all planning along? Are you going out for the day? Are you enjoying the hot weather? Is anyone ready for autumn? Is it just me? I can't breathe. Excuse me while I blow my nose. I've got all windows and doors shut, and I've still got hay fever. So it's wonderful. Okay, what I was going to do today is everybody here? Have you all been on our live stream before? Is there anyone new? Probably not, seeing as I messed up the links. I'm hoping that this is better. I completely blocked my windows, so the light seems more controlled and better than it has been of late, which was my aim, so hopefully everyone can see okay. I was going to answer any questions that people have about Stationery Fest that we're attending, but also any questions that anyone has about our new Love Bujo Basics launch, and also creating a little spread in my journal setup. Let's have a look what you're doing. Hi, is that Bex for Planner UK? Hi Bex, sorry, we went live and then YouTube started doing a thing where it was like looping my voice weirdly, so I had to come off and get a new link. So after sharing the link, we've now got a new link, which is really annoying, but hopefully if everyone manages to get as far as our YouTube page, they'll be able to find this live stream, so that's good. Stephanie says she's setting up her journal for the second part of the year. Zoe is watching with mum. It's her first time. Hi Zoe's mum. Backwards wave. Joanne says got a B5 journal yesterday, currently doing a spread for the mini one themes this year. Very nice. Yeah, Bex, it's technology. It's the bane of my life. Literally spent the morning faffing about blocking my sunlight because the sunlight was upsetting the camera and everything, and then it fouls me at the last moment, but hey. So the spread that I was going to do today, I'll give you a little walkthrough of my journal so far, because it is a relatively new journal setup. I've got two more spreads that I want to do for the beginning part of the journal. So I've got my intro page, which tells me my key, but also the reasons why I journal. Then I've got my 2023 kind of memories page. So for June being the first month, I need to add in a photo, and I'm going to do like a favourite photo of each of the months. Then I've got my future log. I don't know if I've put anything in here that you're not allowed to see. I don't think so. So this is things that you already know. And then my future log, even more. And then I've got my hormone symptom tracker. I've got a YouTube tracker, and I can colour in some of these now. Yay. So I'm going to do that now. We're up to 1745 with YouTube subscribers. So I'm going to colour that in. Haven't done a lot of trackers in this journal because I'm trying to keep it to things that I'll actually remember to do, and the more trackers that I put in, the less likely I am to actually remember to do them. This one's a nice one. We're putting a lot of work into our YouTube channel, so it's nice to see all of that paying off. Finally got my head around the editing software and how to make it work. Fixing the light, getting there. So we're 2 in. I've got quite a lot more to go to get to the goals. And the spreads that I want to set up is a reading tracker, I'm trying to read more and I'm really rubbish with it. So I'm also going to include audiobooks in that, and an about me page. I've then got, so that's what I'm going to do today, my June spreads. So this is kind of my like holding page for big projects that we're working on. My monthly overview, content planner, to-do list. Then for the first week of June, I did like a rolling to-do list. No, I didn't. I did a like rapid logging thing. And then after that, I did a rolling to-do list, which I really liked how this worked actually, because it meant that the problem I found with this is that I'd have things that I need to do. Say I'm on Wednesday and I haven't got as far as doing any of the rest of it. I know that there's things I need to do on Wednesday, but I'd also be thinking of things that I need to do later on in the week and kind of didn't have anywhere to put them and didn't want to write them in Wednesday if I wasn't going to do them Wednesday, but then worry that I'll forget about them. So the good part of a rolling to-do list for me is that I can just add things in as I think of them and then assign them to a particular day that week. So it was kind of growing as the week went on. I also added in it's that time of year for us. So everyone who's been around for a while will know how joyful that I find that and how grumpy that makes me. I stayed quite late doing our VAT receipts this week. I did a meal plan, and then I've got some big things that I've got to do next week. So we're launching the next big one theme. We've got to finish our signage and stuff for the show, and then setting up the grid guide page. So let's go back. I'm going to do an about me page, but I'm here, and also Bex is here, which is really exciting. So if anyone has any questions about Stationery Fest, shout them out now, and hopefully Bex will be kind enough to answer, or I can answer if it's related to Upsa Daisy things. Is anyone on the live stream coming along to Stationery Fest / Journal Fest / Planner Fest? Is it always in Manchester? So I think there's only been one prior to this, but Bex will be able to confirm. I know a few people are getting, I know for the people in the south, Manchester's not super close. I know there's a couple of people that are getting the train up, which, trust me, if I wasn't taking a carload of stuff, I would definitely be getting the train up. And then you can journal on the train, which is like, it's like bonus time. We'll be driving. Hi, Rayma. Kate's coming. Woo! Me and Kate are very excited. Oh, that's a shame, Joanne. Is the thing that you're already involved with the whole day, or could you come along for a couple of hours? I'm being an enabler of Stationery Fest. That's the washi tape I want. So what I wanted to do was like an about me page. I'm going to use Beans Gonk as my like me. And then I'm going to put some like facts, things I like, dislike, interesting things, kind of just as a fun page, a decorative page. So I'm going to carry on using Blossom as the font of choice, because that's what I've used all through this. Now, do I want a big about me or a little about me? I feel like a big one. Bex, will there be Stationery Fest tickets on the day? If for anyone local realised that they wanted to come at some point. Do I want to put... That's an option, Joanne, should you be on super early and decide that you want to come. I'm going to save that. Sorry, I'm just deciding how I want this to look. I'm going to do the wording first. So if anyone notices I've got like this black brown splodge on my finger, my hands are clean and this isn't pen. Took my doggo for her vaccines yesterday and we cut her nails, and Kate, you will be very disappointed in me, I managed to make her bleed. So this is like a nail pen that stops, if you manage to catch the cuticle then it stops the bleeding, but when you get it on you then it's stained forever and it doesn't wash off. You just got to wait for that skin to go. Yeah, it was not fun. Despite the fact that I am a veterinary nurse, Freckle is a absolute nightmare when it comes to having her nails clipped. She had her vaccine, she was absolutely fine. She had her anal glands done, sorry for the TMI, and she was absolutely fine for that, even though it was a male vet with quite large hands. She was fine. And then myself and my friend who's a vet nurse clipped her nails, and she goes absolutely hysterical, like makes herself go blue, screaming, trying to bite everybody. Yeah. Scrub with a magic eraser, it comes off. I will try that. I don't have one here, might have to get one. I was like, oh, that's good for like live streaming. Looks like I've got a brown splodge on my finger. But because she was being hysterical, I basically only took the tiniest part off of her nail, but her blood pressure was through the roof, and managed to catch her and make her bleed. So fun times for all of us, but it's done now. The minute you put her on the floor afterwards, she's fine and she runs around and does zoomies. She just has a real problem with her nails for some reason. She did let herself down. She's quite an embarrassment. Poor Freckle Beaner. It's not easy being small. Little monkey nut she is. She is a good dog for everything apart from nails. And I don't know why it is, because prior to that I have never caught her before. Never made her bleed. But she does make the whole process much more difficult than it needs to be. She actually bit my mum when we were trying to cut her nails, which is why I now have to take her for a professional hold at the vet's. Bless her. It's quite embarrassing not being able to cut my own dog's nails. She does not care. When we got home, she had snackies and all was well with the world again. I put my M. Oh, it's right next to me. It's a problem with clear stencils. So I went to see Harry Styles on Friday. You learn a lot. I learned that when you go and see Harry Styles, you're really supposed to wear a cowboy hat and a feather boa, and I didn't. So bad Harry Styles points for me. I learnt that Wembley is very loud when filled with screaming people. we had restricted view seats and they were actually excellent. And I think because we were in the restricted view area, there was slightly less like Harry Styles fanatics, which was actually probably a good thing. Hi Jem, how are you? Sorry if you had trouble finding us. We had to search all over the internet. Had some technical hitches. So does anyone have any questions about Journal Fest or the Bujo Basics launch? If so, feel free to like fire them at us while I'm doing. I have just rediscovered Black Mirror. I was watching this morning. Oh my days, that programme messes with my head. Watched 3 episodes. Probably need a break now. It is scary and nightmare inducing. So I'm just going to layer up some scrapbook paper just to give me like a little bed to put my gonkus on. It's a new series as well. So I definitely haven't seen I've gone straight to series 6. I have watched the rest of them on and off, but I've gone in on a new series. So Bujo Basics is a new range from us. It will contain washi tape, stencils, stickers, lots of stickers. Poor Kate has been making a lot of stickers. So the idea behind Bujo Basics is that it is a range that you can kind of reach to again and again, so it's not super themey. So we've tried to keep it all cute, but like not so quirky a font that it's gonna stand out and not go with other things. So the font included in Bujo Basics is Love Bujo, which is this one. I've only got the 5cm font with me here, which is this one. So we've got uppercase, lowercase and numbers, but there'll also be a A5 version of it, oh god, which is this size. And that one will have a font cheat sheet with it. So that's the font and the stencils. Alongside that, we've also got washi tapes. If you hold fire 2 seconds, I've actually got the washi tapes, so I brought them home. Bear with 1 second. So the font is really, really nice. It's this one. And then basically all the stickers will be in 4 colourways. The colourways are to match our journals. So we've got a teal one that matches this one. We've got orange that matches this one. We have got, I haven't got my black one, that's the black. Black to match that one. And I don't think I've got a purple journal, weirdly. Have I? No. But the purple penny matches this one. So basically, we've done the same products in 4 different colourways, which is these. So we've got this confetti washi tape, which is very versatile, also goes with lots of other things. And then we've got sticker sets to go along with those. So the sticker sets include 6 different sheets of stickers, all in a handy storage container, envelope, pocket thing. And the stickers that are included are, Kate might have to help me. We have days of the week, so like the letters for the days of the week. We have numbers for the dates, 1 to 31. There's 2 sets of those on one sheet. We have tabs, page tabs. There's 12 of those on a sheet. We have got time blocks, so time blocking stickers that you can add into your daily spreads. We have journal icons, which are like habit icons, or there's ones that have got cleaning. There's so many stickers on that sheet, basically for to signify different things in your planner or your journal. And I'm missing a sheet. Deco, and that's like corners and washi strips and different things to decorate your page, all in these 4 colours. So they're the same designs but 4 different colourways. Kate's just written it down. Just trying to think off the top of my head. And the lettering on those stickers is this font, so it all kind of works together. But when you see the letters and the numbers in this kind of capital letter font, it's very non-offensive, will go with any theme, any spread. Alongside that, we're also launching our 2024 planning range, which is a set of 4 stickers, which is the 2024 tabs, the 2024 calendars, journal headers, normal tabs. What else am I missing, Kate? Monthly headers. Is that it? Calendar, tab. There's a 6th one of those that I can't remember as well. And they are in our regular monochrome and rainbow colourways to match everything that we've done before. The font on the rainbow is cherry. The font on the monochrome is apricots, again, to match what we've done before. So that's our Love Bujo range. And then these ones are all Bujo Basics. So Bujo Basics makes up part of Love Bujo's launch. So it's all kind of like stuff you would use to set up your journal, basic stuff that you would go backwards and forwards to again. In addition to Bujo Basics and Love Bujo, we're also doing a little mini summer launch. So that will include Gonks on Vacation and Toucan washi tapes. And then Kate has made really lovely sticker kits that are for summertime. So everything goes with both of these on those sheets. So they're kind of summer tropical themed sticker kits. There's a days and dates one, and there is a deco one as before. In addition to that, we also have a restock of our luggage washi coming, and our pencils washi, which will drop at the same time. So these are all existing washies that have existed before but sold out, being restocked, and these are new. That is the whole launch. There's lots in it, so hopefully something for everybody. Let me just answer your questions. We'll be bringing Bujo Basics to Planner Fest. They're going to be in the sets of 6, and we're bringing the 2024 stickers to Planner Fest in sets of 6. We will be bringing all the washies, but there'll be limited numbers of everything at Planner Fest, because obviously there's only so much that we can fit in a car with me and Kate and our luggage. So if you're going to Planner Fest and there's specific things that you want, I would definitely suggest doing a click and collect order, or the code's in the group, but we've also shared it on our social media. Place your order and there'll be no postage and you save 10%, and we'll have it all packed up, bundled in a box under our counter, ready for you to come over and collect. You just need to show us the order notification and you'll be able to collect it from us there. That way you know that you've got all the things that you actually want. Right, I'm going to get back to planning now. And answer your questions. So the set of 6 for the 2024 is calendars, calendar tabs, page tabs, day headers, month headers, journal headers, and mini tabs. Rayma says, "Did we ever sleep?" No. Almost never. I'll be glad when we're in July, to be honest, because this stretch has been pretty stressful. And the day we get back from Planner Fest, Tracy goes on holiday for 2 weeks, which means that for the 2 weeks following that, I'm doing my job and I'm packing orders. So it's going to be really stressful. I did a video on the rapid... Did I do a video on the... No, I did a post on the rapid planning on our social media page. There was a photo of the planner and I explain it in there. If you want me to, I can go over it in a second. Do you mean rapid planning or did you mean rolling log? Sorry, I'm misunderstanding. So, I'm just going to add in some fun facts. So I'm just going to list a whole bunch of stuff and then write down what my favourites for each of those subjects are. So far I've got colour, song, TV show, food, city. Can anyone else think of other things I can add in there? I didn't say film. That's going to be hard. Okay. My favourite colour is obviously purple. I feel like that should be written in purple. My favourite song? Depends on my mood. I'm going to go with... We'll come back to that. My favourite TV show changes, but at the moment it's West Wing. favourite food is probably Indian food. My favourite city is either London or New York. Favourite film? That's another tough one. I'm going to go with Point Break for a classic Keanu Reeves. My favourite drink is a Diet Coke or coffee. Favourite song? Maybe it has to be Alanis Morissette. So I'm going to say You Ought to Know, because Alanis is West Wing. I'm rewatching at the moment and it's just so good. So blinking good. So let's go in with facts. Age, star sign, yeah, I've gone Alanis. Just thinking how you spell. Yeah, we definitely need a Jagged Little Pill session in the car, for sure. So I have had in my life 3 dogs. Oh, cats is hard. Bilbo, Trevor, Peanut, Butter, Fudge, Wilma, Rigsby, Bean, Flora. Hold on. Bilbo, Trevor, Peanut, Butter, Fudge, Rigsby, Wilma, Bean, Flora, Elvis. 10 cats. What else do I need to know about me? I could probably write some stuff on here, right? I'm going to so Josie says, you're all tempting me to try B5 for 2024. Just worry it's too much space to fill. I would say it depends on how you do your planning. When I was in A5, I used to do a lot of daily spreads. I don't do those as much now, mostly because there isn't, I think a whole B5 page for a day is probably a lot. So I tend to do the kind of more, if I'm going to do that, more like half a day on a page kind of thing. If you do a lot of weekly spreads or to-do lists and you have a lot going on, then for me the B5 is brilliant, because I was finding when I set up a to-do list for like the month, it would be more than could fit on a double page A5 spread. So they were having to go on to multiple pages, which feels psychologically more difficult to achieve when you've got your to-do list going over multiple pages, even if it's the same amount of things. If you go to B5, I know it feels like it's a lot bigger, but it isn't actually that much bigger. We're talking, let me show you. So this here is a A5 page. So you've only got this much extra room. So if you put a washi tape down the side, width-wise it's the same, and you can put a fancy big header in, basically it's the same amount of room. So it doesn't need to be so overwhelming. It isn't like, it's not like you go on to A4. It's kind of halfway in between. And I think I've got more comfortable with leaving a lot of white space and quite liking that look where it's not completely filled. I know what I'm doing now, I'm filling in all of the bits. But yeah, I personally am enjoying, for the most part, the benefits of a B5 over an A5. There's some times where I think if I were just doing a page a day that I would like to go back to just an A5, but mostly that isn't what I'm doing. I'll show you in a second. I'll just colour this letter in, and then I'll show you my rolling to-do list that Rayma requested, which I think I'm going to do again for this week, because it's kind of sort of like doing a weekly spread. Well, it is like doing a weekly spread, but with the benefits of being able to kind of do it every day, rather than set it all up in advance. This pen is the Koi brush pen in black. So this is when I was doing, like, as I said, just putting the header and writing the things I had to do down each day. So when I started Wednesday, all of this was blank. It wasn't set up in advance. And then each day I would just use as much room as I needed. So some days had more stuff and some days had less. But as I said, I found it difficult that I didn't have anywhere to put tasks that I wasn't necessarily doing that day. And did I put them all in a day and then keep migrating them to the next day? Just wasn't working. So then I've moved over to this style. So what you do with your rolling to-do list is you basically set up this table. I'm going to show you closer up, where I've got my main tick box and to-do list. So just a normal tick box to-do list. And then here I've got the days of the week. So that's Monday through to Sunday, and then a migrate column. So, excuse me, I add things to this to-do list basically as I think of them, in any order. That is the benefit of this to me, because having to kind of like prioritize in the order that I'm going to do it, I'll be doing something on a particular day and think, oh God, I need to remember to sort out a code for collection. I can actually wipe that off because I've done that. And rather than add it into a particular day, I just drop it at the bottom of the list. And then you use your tick boxes to assign assign your tasks to a particular day. And then I can see on Monday, these are all the tasks that I needed to get done Monday. These are all the tasks that I need to get done Tuesday. And if you don't do them, you can then migrate them to somewhere further in the week. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I've probably not explained that very well, but that's a rolling to-do list. And then you can see by the time you get to kind of Saturday and Sunday, I haven't done very much because it's the weekend and I was having some time off. But I'll go through this tonight and put tick boxes next to everything that I haven't yet completed. And then they're the things I need to migrate into next week's list. So it just means that you can add to it as you're going along and assign it to a particular day. So it doesn't need to be like in your brain, which is the main thing. Like I have too many things to remember and I end up with a million post-it notes when I was doing this of like, here's the things I'm going to do later on in the week. So this basically allows me to write everything down and do it later. Hopefully that makes sense. I am going to set up my weekly in a minute. If you guys want to hang about, we can do it together. The rolling list is something that I used to use loads back when I first started journaling. And I think I got maybe a bit caught up in like making spreads look pretty. And with this journal, I've been like trying really to make it more a productivity tool that I enjoy doing rather than like a chore. And knowing that I have to set up my weekly spread and then not setting up my weekly spread and then not really using my journal because I haven't set it up yet. So I don't want any of that. I want it to be easy. So for things like this that are fun, that's fine. I can spend time on them, but I don't have to come back to this. But for things when I'm actually using it, I don't need to think, oh, I can't add anything to this list because I haven't set up that day yet, or I haven't got the right pen. I can just add it to the rolling to-do list and assign it to a day later on. Nothing gets forgotten. Just having a look. Rayma says, thank you, that's what I need. Yeah, it's really useful. Try it and let me know how you get on. And Claire said it's a good idea. Beck says, love that rolling list. Carolyn says, like this, I suffer from post-it note overflow. Me too. You'll still see that I've still got post-it notes everywhere because I still like... Sometimes I have a post-it note for like things I need to talk to Kate about or things I need to talk to Tracy about. Things I need to get Jordan to make or that kind of thing. Just because it's nice to have it on post-it note separate area. And I created a post-it note zone here where I can kind of put big things that I'm not going to do in that particular week. But I am going to need to achieve at some point. The old rolling to-do list. I have a feeling it was called the Alastair method back in the day when I first started journaling. I don't know who Alastair is. So apologies to Alastair if you did come up with the rolling to-do list or whether you were just like a big fan of it. So I want to add on some other bits here, but I haven't got any paper to do that. So I'm going to leave this for now and come back to that. And I'm going to set up my weekly spread if you guys are okay with that. This is what I mean by like I'm just going with the flow this month and seeing what works and kind of changing it as I go along. Yeah, the 5cm font is nice for different things, like where you really want like a big old header. I'm definitely finding that I'm using my journal more this time around, actually using it. So one thing I was going to show you guys, she says, there it is the grid guide, which will be launching at Stationery Fest before it goes on sale on our website, and other various places that it will be going on sale. The aim of the grid guide, this is an A5 one, we don't have a B5 one yet, so you're going to have to bear with for those on a B5 journal, is that it allows you to quickly divide your pages. So I will demonstrate this quickly. I'll do a meal plan in my little side journal. So if you want to set up a weekly spread that has maybe 4 boxes down, so it's over the course of 2 weeks, what you would look at is these numbers across here show how many you're splitting it into when you go down the page, and these numbers across here show how many you're splitting into across the page. So if I want to split it into 4, I can line it up with my journal. So the big hole in the middle lines up with the center dot of our journals, and the big holes at the side lines up with the side marks on our journals. And then those holes here allow you to split your page. I'll do the same on this side. Ooh, where am I going for? 1, 2, 3, 4. Into 4. No counting needed. Oh, I didn't do that line long enough. So the grid guide just allows you to divide the page into whatever orientation of boxes you want, splitting it vertically or horizontally without counting dots. I'm going to try to film some videos on Tuesday this week when I'm at home. Hopefully it won't be a million degrees. So that I can share those prior to us launching. When you purchase the grid guide, there is a QR code on the back of the packet which will take you through a resource page that shows you how to use it, how to prepare it. When it arrives, you do have to peel off protective film because we didn't want our fingerprints all over it. We wanted you to do that. And then how to use it for different spread setups. Assuming people like it, we will be doing a B5 version as well. We just thought we would launch the A5 version first of all, just to test the water. So that is like a weekly spread, and then I could put the days of the week there, and I could put my goals there. But you basically, if you wanted to split those columns into 2 across, then you'd know to stop the lines there, and you can move that down and split it. Or if you wanted to split it into 3, or if you wanted to split it into 4, and you can split it in up to 7 that way. So it's quite a flexible tool that you can use to set up lots of different journal spreads. You can keep it in your journal closet, it's the same size, and then take it with you on the go. It's like a very versatile journaling tool that makes things quick and easy and doesn't involve counting. I hope that that's a bit of an explanation for those that were asking for an explanation of our grid guide. It goes on sale, as I say, at Planner Fest. It will be launching, Journal Fest, Stationery Fest. So we're taking them with us, and then it will launch on the website in July. We're also hoping to have them on Amazon at some point when I can wrangle Amazon again, get that sorted. But the website and Planner Fest, Stationery Fest, Journal Fest, first of all. That is our grid guide. So I'm going to go back over here and do my weekly spread. I think I might want a little washi tape on this one. Yes. So for my weekly spread, I'm going to use, this is probably my favourite stencil, super easy stencil at the moment. As you know, if you've been around for a while, super easy is our stencil that you basically just place on the page, you trace the boxes out, and then you've got a spread kind of done. I'm going to just move that over slightly so I've got room for my rolling to-do list. So I'm just going to use part of this super easy stencil. I'm going to use the daily boxes, and then I'm going to put my roll and to-do list on the other side. If you find your stencils keep moving, do use a bit of washi tape just to tape them down. Makes life a little bit easier. I'm just going in gun-ho. I love this for weekly spreads, it's really helpful. And then I might grab what? I'm going to use my tweezers. Let's try and be like a proper influencer. So it is the 19th, right? You know what? Tweezers do make it a lot easier, especially when you've got nails. And they match the spread. Beautiful. And then I'm going to add in my rolling to-do list. So I always leave 8 boxes across so that I've got Monday to Sunday, and then I've got a box for migrating it to the next week. So that's my rolling to-do list set up. So I've got a tick there, and then I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, arrow, and then my task. So that's my rolling to-do list. I'm also going to add in a meal planner. Trying to be healthy. So, what did I do last week? Because I thought it worked quite well. So the little box at the end is for my habits that I'm tracking. So I put 1, 2, 3. Next to each day. And then I give a key for what 1, 2, 3 is underneath. And then I colour those boxes in when I complete it. I wrote too long. And then yeah, absolutely. So the creative team got their grid guide sent out early so they could be having a play. So yes, absolutely, start sharing, share away. We're also sending out our grid guide to some lovely journaling influencers, and hopefully they should go out next week. Just wanted to get the resource up and running before I started sending them out to wider community, just because I think it would be useful for us to see in multiple people's views of how to use it and how to get the most out of it. Our creative team are amazing, very much so. We're very lucky to have them. So I think that might be my weekly spread setup. It's very basic, definitely, but it does what I need it to do. Do I want to put something pretty on it? Maybe. Have I got anything pretty left? Maybe not. Maybe just a flower. Used all my bees. I'm going to use that for my big tasks. Okay, stop playing with stickers, Joe. You don't need them. That's my week all set up, so thanks for helping. I can migrate my things from there. Let's go back to here. feel like I could probably do with some stickers or something here. Oh, can you see now, guys? Can you hear me, see me? My phone battery wants to die on me. But I've probably got another 5 minutes if you want to stay. Can you hear? Good. It's been not a good technology day today. Apologies, everybody. Ah, yay for happy houseplants. Right, what can I do on these? Or maybe I should just, instead of, am I not doing it? Maybe I should just do it in, am I going to regret this? Maybe. Do you show up? Yes, you show up. What else is there to know about me? I'm going to do some affirmation words. I think I am kind. What else do I think about me? I think I can be quite funny. What else? This is hard. do you describe that in a word, Kate? Kate says, I know lots of lyrics to UK garage songs and not lyrics to anything else. I'm going to go sarcastic, which some might not see as a positive attribute, but I personally think it is. Okay. I think this is quite cute. I think it's a cute little spread. Adds a little bit of, you know, if someone found my journal, they might think that I'm a gonk, but it wouldn't be not wrong. Cool. Sarcasm is very important. It's probably the basis of our friendship. Cool. Okay, guys, before I go and before the battery dies, one last chance to hit me with any questions, thoughts, feelings about anything that's upcoming, the font stencils, sarcasm and freckle. Yeah, that is what bonds us. Tiny dog trauma. Hit me, not with your rhythm stick, but with your questions. And I can go ahead and answer them if I can do. It'll be lovely to see as many of you as possible at Stationery Fest, which is not long now, 2 weeks. 2 weeks today, and it'll all be done, and we'll be on our long journey back to the south. I'm just tidying to give you a chance to ask me. What are your choices, Claire? Maybe we can help answer that question for you. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm using orange for the second half of the year. And I love that the gold book band from Into the Wild goes with it perfectly. It's very pretty. Ton of washi. I've got a box for that one. Open that one. Got one. After I finish journaling, I always end up with like a whole stack of stuff on the bed next to me. So I'm just trying to put it away. I'm going to record a video quickly now, so no one ever. So Claire has got Toucan and Stephanie. Ooh, that's tough. Toucan is beautiful. The good thing with Toucan, Claire, is that you'll be able to get the Bujo Basics range to match it. Stephanie won't have that. So that, if that helps. We are now, I saw today come up a little reminder that we are out of the A5 linen journals completely. So all of those have gone, and I think we've got like 2 of the inky blue linen, and then that's them gone, and we've only got the faux leather after that until the next lot of faux leather arrive, which hopefully will be in the next month or so. They are being finished as we speak. I think that might be all your questions, and if it is, thank you so much for joining and watching along today. I hope it's been helpful. Next weekend is our VIP masterclass, so if you're a VIP, look out for the link for that. It will be in the VIP zone in the blog post, which is pinned to the top, which has got all of the links for the masterclasses in it. If for those of you who are coming along to Stationery Fest, we will see you in 2 weeks' time. It'll be Kate and I, and obviously Bex will be there too. So we're really looking forward to that. And then we'll be publishing this week. Keep an eye out for an email going out to all of the Big One subscribers, because we'll be launching our Big One theme this week, which is very exciting for next quarter. If you're not a subscriber, if you subscribe before the 1st of June, you will receive the Pocketful of Sunshine box. And there's a new Pocketful of Sunshine video going live on Thursday. So lots going on, but keep an eye on our socials and you'll know. And as always, just drop us a message or ask in the group, because lots of people in there know and get to it before I do. Yeah, take care, and thank you all for joining me. Sorry about the mess around at the beginning, but it's been lovely to catch up with you all as always. Bye, 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 bye.